The next afternoon, I went back to the shed, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness. It was quieter than before, almost unnervingly so, like the world was holding its breath while I approached. I checked the shelves again, just to be thorough, but my eyes immediately went to the notebook and the key. I ran my fingers over it. It felt solid and heavier than I expected, like it carried some weight beyond its size. Then I noticed something I hadn't seen the day before. A small trapdoor in the corner, half hidden by a stack of old boxes. I swear, it was almost as if it had been waiting for me to notice it. My first instinct was to step back and leave, but curiosity won. I knelt down, brushing away dirt and leaves, and discovered a rusty lock. My hands shook slightly as I pulled out the key. It fit perfectly. The lock clicked, loud in the silence of the shed, and the trapdoor creaked open. Inside was a narrow staircase leading down into darkness. I didn't have a flashlight, but the last sliver of sunlight coming through the doorway above was enough to guide me. The air was damp, cold, and smelled faintly of concrete and old wood. My dog, who had followed me this time, whimpered and pressed close to my side. Every step echoed back at me, louder than I expected. Like someone else might be listening. At the bottom, I found a small basement. Nothing extraordinary, just old furniture, cardboard boxes, and remnants of people's lives left behind. But for some reason, it felt like a time capsule. I started rifling through the boxes, finding letters, old photographs, and journals that painted pictures of the people who had once used this space. Some were funny, some sad, and some just normal enough to make me feel connected to strangers in a way I didn't expect. I sat there for hours, reading and imagining what their lives had been like. I found receipts for groceries, lists of chores, small doodles, and even a couple of sketches of the very shed I was in. Whoever these people were, they had left pieces of themselves behind, and I felt like I was piecing together a story that nobody else would ever know. When I finally climbed back up the stairs and stepped into the fading daylight, I realized something. This place wasn't just a basement. It was a reminder that life leaves traces, little marks that most people walk past without noticing. And somehow, finding it made me feel lighter, more aware, like I'd discovered a hidden part of the world that was always there, waiting for someone curious enough to see it. Like for part 3.